My name's Steve Brown, and I want to tell you a story about a time when God got me fired so that I would go back to school. Now, I know that sounds weird, but stick with me for just a minute. It'll all make sense shortly. So, I had been working at the University of Utah in the chemistry department for 14 years. And one day, during a regular weekly meeting with my boss, I was told that the department was realigning some things and my position was being dissolved. My responsibilities were being shifted to other people, and they were hoping that this would all happen within the next 3 months. I was devastated. I didn't know what to do. It blindsided me, and I just wasn't sure next steps. So I went home, I talked with my wife, and started to polish up my resume. I also did know that God needed to be involved. So I hit my knees and I poured my heart out to my Heavenly Father. I needed to know where I should work, whether I should stay with the U or maybe find employment with another entity, or if maybe I should switch altogether and go on a different career path. Um, it didn't take long for the answer to come. In fact, it came almost immediately. Go to school. Um, okay, where am I supposed to go for work? Go to school. It rang like a bell in my head. Go to school, go to school, go to school. I was like, okay, I'll go to school. Where should I go for work after that? At that point, that answer came almost immediately as well. That didn't matter. Where I wanted to work, that would work out, wherever I wanted to work. But the most important thing for me right then was to go back to school. So I started looking into different programs. I found BYU pathways and I applied for it. I was accepted and I thought, okay, at this point, I've followed what the prophet has told us to do. I've continued my education. He challenged us to never stop learning, and I was doing that. I was accepted into a program. Now it's time for me to focus on work. So shortly after I had been accepted to BYU Pathways, I noticed that the enrollment management department at the University of Utah had a senior accountant position that they had posted. So I applied for that. I was interviewed a few times and I was offered the job. It was awesome. I was like, oh, thank you. Now at this point, I'm working in a better position. It pays me more. It has more rewarding work, and I have more opportunity for advancement going forward. But most importantly, I am enrolled and am pursuing a degree, a bachelor's degree for applied business management at BYU Idaho. I don't know where this path is going to take me, but I am more than happy to follow where God directs me. And none of this would have happened had chemistry not dissolved my position. So now you know why I say that God got me fired so that I would go back to school.